It would be great if we could make it without any attacks or accidents. Whoa, that doesn't count, right? You didn't see that. Hello! In this video I'm going to do what I like to do the most in Red Dead Online, collecting and enjoying the scenery. If you play this game, I invite you to grab a drink, start the game, and do your favorite activity in the game while I ramble about my humble beginnings in Red Dead Online. What I like to do is set a route on the map and then use the Red Dead Online collector's map that you can find online and collect things that are on the way. This time I will start near roads at Braithwaite Manor, making my way up to Emerald Ranch, then Valentine, and our goal is Strawberry. And there's already a collectible right behind me. Let's grab this card. And then there are two more in this area nearby. This is my horse, Matilda. I don't know why, but I like to give my horses these, old-fashioned names. Please don't be offended if you are called Matilda. My starter horse is called Reginald. I don't know why, it just looked like a Reginald to me. And now I just feel pressure to kinda match the vibe of the name Reginald with all of the names of my horses. And wow, look at that beautiful lake. I really like the vibe here. It seems like our next collectible is under that big tree over there. So recently more and more people started to play Red Dead Redemption 2. And it was actually right after I got into the game. Let's see what we got here. Is there anything to loot over here? No, doesn't seem like it. Oh, I actually want to check if there is something to loot in this shed. I don't know why, I just like running around in this world and seeing what houses I can loot. There's this box here. Oh, gun oil. That's great. To be honest, I usually just forget to clean my weapons. Yeah, so Red Dead Redemption 2 just got many new players. I like to pretend that the high player count was because of me and that everything I touch suddenly becomes successful. I know that's not the truth, please just let me be delusional for this one. I don't know why, but every time I log into this game, it rains. But that's okay. I guess now we can enjoy the rain sounds. I actually do like to listen to the sound of rain to fall asleep. Even though it's difficult to find a sound that doesn't sound like you're frying bacon in a pan. But I think this game gets it right. I'm gonna set my next waypoint and keep riding. I played the single player before, but never the online version of Red Dead, and I knew absolutely nothing about it, except that it is the same map for single player and online. I'm drawn to games that in some way or the other give me the option to really immerse myself into its world. I think about it as a way to build my own fictitious world where I can spend my time whenever spending time in real life is not pleasant for me. I do and did this in games like Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, No Man's Sky, and probably many more that I can't think of right now. Anyway, just look at this view. This just looks like a movie scene. A big part of Red Dead Redemption is immersing yourself as the player into this world and the story, and it gets even better when this leads you to play the game a bit different. You start to feel at home. Maybe you are drawn to a certain aspect of the game that makes you come back to it because it feels so real to you. I remember reading articles during the pandemic about how people meet up in Red Dead Online just to ride their horses and go on trail rides together. I'm not sure what this guy just said, but he was probably just complimenting my horse because that's what everyone does that I come across in this game.
Damn, that's a fine old nag.
Where was I? Then I saw that people are doing roleplay and modding the single player version of the game to enhance this immersion and help them to focus more on the things in the game they enjoy the most. After that, I knew it was just a matter of time for me to check out Red Dead Online. It took about 3 years, I would say. I want this video to be relaxing and chill, so I hope you don't mind that I'm not cutting out every single pause that I make. I like to leave as much gameplay as possible in, because I find this game and the game sounds and the nature so calming and relaxing. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who enjoys this, so this is for those people. I am also not a very fast speaker in general. It always depends what I'm talking about and who I'm talking to. I'm not sure where I exactly set the marker, so let's just see if my horse just crashes into the building. It just runs against it. That kinda reminds me of a sim in Sims when they get stuck on objects or forget how to walk through a door. So like I said before, I am a slow speaker. It makes it already difficult to get people to listen to me because everything has to be quick to keep people's attention. Actually, wait, before I continue, I think I have to brush Matilda again. I think I have to brush her a lot, because you can see every little pixel of dirt on her coat. I also think feeding her would be a good idea right now. And I can actually write faster than I can speak most of the time, but I guess that doesn't really help when you want to grow a YouTube channel. We are now heading to Emerald Ranch. And it seems like the rain is going to start soon again. Back to topic, I just want to add that I have to believe that there's still a few people out there that still enjoy and search for this slow pace entertainment, if you know what I mean. Let's talk about when I finally started Red Dead Online. Let's cut to January 2025. I finally started Red Dead Online, and holy moly, I was not prepared for the grind. You can't imagine the devastation I felt when I saw that you need to be a certain level or rank just to buy a fishing rod. I remember riding up to a bounty board and the game told me that I would need to pay 15 gold in order to do bounties. And I was like, that makes no sense at all. Oh, let's be careful, there's a wagon. Let's not crush into it. Oh, that was close. Anyway, bounty hunter roll, 15 gold to unlock. Made no sense to me. Why would I pay the lawman and then do their job? It was so confusing. We are riding through a thunderstorm right now. I'm gonna talk a little less just so we get a few moments of a nice rain and thunder ambience, because I think it sounds really nice right now. Even though it doesn't seem very enjoyable for Matilda and my character. Just a few days ago I witnessed a lightning strike right next to me, like in the game. I barely go outside and I avoid going outside, especially during thunderstorms. They are just way too loud for me. But anyway, lightning struck right next to my character and it was super loud. That scared the shit out of me, to be honest. I'm actually in real life terrified of thunderstorms. I like the rain, but I don't like thunderstorms. So sometimes the in-game thunderstorms are a little too realistic for me. That's something I had to get used to because, like I said before, every time I log in, it rains or a thunderstorm is about to happen. I guess I'm just a very anxious person talking on the internet, playing a violent game in a wholesome and relaxing way. We should be almost there now, at Emerald Ranch. Okay, now we arrive. Of course, we have to brush Matilda first. Oh, let me check if I can sell anything here. No, I have nothing. Our collectible should be up there. So, back to topic, I learned about the different roles in the game and I thought 15 gold doesn't sound so bad. I did some missions and after 2 to 3 days of intense grinding and intense failing because I play on PC with a controller, I got like 5 gold and I thought 15 gold does sound bad. Because you have to pay for every role in the game, and that is basically what gives you different content to play. It's the thing that gives you stuff to do. But the grind for gold takes a while. But I just continued and I learned more and more. For example, you get more gold the longer you need to complete a mission. So when you are about to complete a mission, you just stand there idling for 5, sometimes 10 minutes. And it's really stupid. And I don't do it every time because I can't be bothered. Yeah, but things got better when I unlocked the fishing rod and later I bought the collector roll. That was the first roll I bought. I'm not sure if the cows are running away from me or away from that little bird over there. How you doing? Yeah, so I got the fishing rod, unlocked the collector's roll, and that was great because now I can focus more on collecting, exploring, and just enjoying the nature, connecting with nature. That might sound cheesy. By the way, how good is the lighting right now? It looks amazing again. I live in a big city and I miss being in the forest very much. I think a lot of people that live in the city are suffering for the same reason. They lost their connection to nature and life seems too complicated now. Oh, there's a close-up of me and Matilda. Look at us. So cute. I'm sure there are players that still play this game for the nature of it, like for the nature aspect of it. The game world is just incredible. I mean, it's hard to think about another game world that looks like this, feels like this. And this game is 6 years old, I think. If you played it, you get what I'm saying. This video is really meant for relaxation or for people playing along. I like to watch someone play this game or watch a stream while I play it myself. And if you don't play it, you can use it to relax, maybe fall asleep. I know Rockstar pretty much abandoned Red Dead Online, but now that I've found this game, I really hope it's not dying down soon. And I do wonder what is going to happen once the new GTA gets released. But yeah, that's just a thought. That guy didn't compliment my horse. How rude. I guess I haven't brushed it enough. I actually do have to brush it again soon, but we should be at our next collectible any second now. Alright, time to brush Matilda. So yeah, I like to play this game in a very chill way. There is a lot of content, I would say, that I avoid most of the time. Especially like the Telegram missions and any hard missions. And also PvP. I think PvP is a good way to get gold, and I don't know. You should avoid PvP on PC in Red Dead Redemption 2 anyway, because there are a lot of hackers, so it's not worth it. I am not a PvP person in any game that I play. I just don't play it. Okay, let's see if I can hitch Matilda to anything nearby. Can I hitch her to the fence? No. Let's just walk through. We can't walk through here. Okay. You know what, let's just jump. Immersion, am I right? So at the beginning I was doing a lot of missions, like stranger missions, free roam missions, whatever there is. But that was just because of the lack of content, because I haven't leveled up yet. I had no roads unlocked and no fishing rod. Still sad about that fishing rod. But once you get through that initial grind, I really recommend it. Once you are able to unlock the roads, there will be content for you to enjoy more. So at the beginning I was grinding myself through all kinds of missions just to get the rank and the gold, to be able to buy the stuff that I wanted and to unlock the role that I wanted. And I'm really enjoying the trader and collector role, as you can tell. There's a lot of loot in this tiny house. This game got me so loot hungry. I think it's so satisfying to loot in this game. I just take everything I can. I think I got everything now, so I'm gonna head outside and just rest by the fireplace for a moment. So to sum it all up, if you are open to all the content of this game, you won't struggle as much as I did at the beginning. But if you want to play it more relaxed and laid back like I do, it's gonna take a while. It's grindy, but once you get there, it's chef's kiss. Totally worth it. But I should also mention that I had to watch a few guides on YouTube to help me to understand this game. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here, but I'm glad I stuck to it. The fire crackling is so nice right now. I do try to log in daily and do at least one daily mission in this game. This way you'll gain a streak and you get more gold, but it takes a while when you are a beginner. Honestly, I never do all the dailies, just the ones I want to do and enjoy. Could be more efficient to do them all, but I don't want to burn myself out, and I see long-time players with an endless amount of gold and money and nothing to spend it on. So there's no need for me to rush anything. I am a pro at burning myself out, especially with games, and I really want to avoid that in Red Dead Online, and I would say I'm doing good so far. Wasn't that nice? Let's go inside and close the door. Closing the door like a totally normal person, yes. I guess I should also eat something. What should we eat? That is a question I ask myself about 5 times a day. I don't really want the beef. Maybe the cheese? Oh, the cheese which looks good. Eating it as fast as if it were candy in real life. Good morning, Matilda. Bet you are excited to continue and leave this place. Let's just casually jump outside of that pen again, yes? Immersion. Our next waypoint is over here. Let's go. I don't think Matilda actually slept, but neither did I. I'm not sure if it's just extremely cloudy or foggy today. Both could be true, right? Oh wow, look at that. I would say this is fog. It's like taking a ride through my brain. A let me try to avoid those two riders. Oh, calm down. There was no need to yell like that. What a dramatic goose. I swear, sometimes these NPCs would just turn their horses around the second I'm riding near them, so they almost crash into me, and then they start yelling at me like, what are you doing? It's so confusing. I don't like it. They are acting so stupid sometimes that it reminds me too much of real life. So now we arrived at this very clean and pleasant place to be. Let's look for our collectible. I'm probably getting super dirty right now, but at least I'm matching Matilda then. Yep, jumping right in. I hope you enjoy the sounds of running through mud. That collectible sound scratches my brain just right. Back to our horse. Let's show Matilda how dirty we are. Wait, that sounds wrong. You know what? Let's brush her again, so at least one of us is clean. Next stop is the Rock, getting closer to Valentine. Talking about no sleep, whenever I can't sleep, my brain just decides to take me on a trip down memory lane. We go to the most random places, I swear. It can be anything. Last night I had to think about a situation from probably 15 years ago. I was in a guitar lesson and the teacher wanted to sit back to back with me so I wouldn't see what chord he is going to play on the guitar. And I was supposed to listen and then play the chord I thought he played. I immediately said, oh no, this will not go well. I am a visual learner. When someone names me a chord, I will just imagine how it looks on the guitar, like where the fingers go, you know? I hope I'm making sense right now. But anyway, we tried it, and I got all the chords right. And I remember how confused I was about me getting it right. He would play a chord, I repeat. He would say, correct. And I was just in disbelief. I think I hear gunshots. When I remembered that last night, for a split second, I gaslighted myself into thinking that it didn't matter what I played, the teacher would just tell me every time that it was correct. It's crazy how our brain can twist these things, even when they happened so long ago. I think the gunshots are near our collectible. I would like this video to stay calm and as wholesome as possible, if you know what I mean, so I will try and think of a solution when I edit this. Let's see how it goes. Let me take care of this. Well, I hope editing Cindy handled it in a cute manner.
Morning, darling.
Ooh, morning, darling. I'm just happy that I didn't die, like I usually do. Oh, I guess that horse has no owner now. I'm sorry, not sorry. And we got another coin. 14 of 15. I swear it will forever be 14 out of 15. I will never get the last coin because they are random and I'm unlucky. We are heading to Valentine now. But I am actually getting lucky right now when it comes to bandit attacks and animal attacks. So far, we didn't get directly attacked by bandits. We just saved someone from bandits. We didn't get attacked by animals so far, and I hope it stays like that. I really hate getting attacked by cougars or bears. Recently I was just riding peacefully and then I noticed a red dot on the map, but it was still far away and it stayed like that for a little bit. But then I got curious what was behind me, and then I turned around, waited 2 seconds, then I noticed the red dot was actually extremely fast now, chasing me. I was convinced it must be a cougar because they are super fast and they hunt you, right? But no, it was a huge bear. Ooh, wagon, careful. Oh, all good. So yeah, a giant bear was running faster than a cougar just to chase me across the map. That was a little bit nightmarish. I actually want to slow down behind this wagon. And we should be in Valentine now.
As long as I'm on the road,
Morning, ma'am.
Look at my horse. My horse is dirty.
Howdy.
Howdy. I think the collectible is inside the theater. Now that I think about it, can you actually watch a movie inside here in Red Dead Online? Because I remember sometimes in like the single player mode, I think they played movies here and people were sitting inside if I remember correctly. It's been a while. But now I'm wondering if they play movies in Red Dead Online too. I hope you took a sip of your drink every time I was brushing Matilda. If you didn't, you should start this video over and actually do it. If you know any more cool places in this game, please just let me know in the comments. I always love to know people's favorite places. And I still haven't seen everything in the game. The people that give YouTube beginner tips always tell you that you need to put questions inside your video or description or in the comment section to make people engage with you. But whenever I do this, I keep thinking, but nobody's gonna watch the video to this point where they're even gonna hear the question. But I'm trying to still put the questions in because they're questions that, oh, Matilda? Oh, my horse just ran past the collectible. He was just speeding through. I had to come back. Sorry. Where was I? Yeah. Oh, I like to encourage myself to put questions in that I would actually like to read the answers to. even though it's still making me a little uncomfortable because of all the doubts I have, you know. I'm sorry, I'm really trying to grab that apple. I'm always thinking about that. I would love people to find the video and find something they can relate to, and best case scenario would be that they actually engage with it, engage with me, start a conversation or anything. Yeah, that's what kinda keeps me going, even though it's still uncomfortable for me, if you know what I mean. I started to notice that I'm beginning to remember what loot is in which house, because I do it so often, and some places I loot daily. You know what's a nice item to loot? Biscuits. I just said that to make a weird connection to a totally unrelated topic, but I recently baked some cookies. It was actually some sort of redemption, so there's a connection there, right? On New Year's Eve I wanted to bake lots of cookies and a cake with my boyfriend. He had a recipe for peanut butter cookies he wanted to make, and I wanted to make some cocoa or chocolate cookies. I didn't have a specific recipe in my head, I just mix different recipes together. That is just how my brain works. Long story short, the cake we made tasted like nothing, and I ended up ruining all of my cookies. First of all, I couldn't get the dough like I wanted it. I just gave up at one point, and I was like, let's just turn this into cookies and see what happens. I mean, the dough at least tasted good, so I was sure whatever I put into the oven, it is going to taste good, right? I left them in the oven for way too long, and I burned them all. It was totally my fault, and I was just stupid. And the sad part was that they would have actually tasted really great. I couldn't sit with that devastation, so I knew I had to try again, and I did 1 or 2 weeks ago. And I actually used the recipe for simple and plain cookies, but I didn't really like the result as much. They had too much sugar in it, and they were crunchy because of the sugar. So right on the next day, I tried again. This time, again, making my own recipe up in my head based on the recipe from the day before, but whoa, jump scare, that was close. So yeah, my cookies, I added less sugar, I added half a banana because I don't use eggs, and added the cocoa I wanted, and then I finally made the perfect cookies. They were amazing. There is a chance that these cookies will be forever the best thing I created. I would say they were as awesome as this game, so it made so much sense for me to tell the story right now, I would say. And I do notice that Matilda is super dirty again. Even though we ran through a river just a few seconds ago, it didn't help at all. That makes no sense. Where's the immersion? Where's the immersion when you need it? We should arrive in a minute or so in Strawberry and collect our last collectible for this video. Thank you if you've made it this far. Let's enjoy the last few meters. And let's pray that I'm not getting attacked by wild animals. It would be great if we could make it without any attacks or accidents. Whoa, that doesn't count, right? You didn't see that. Let's just pretend it didn't happen. We made it to Strawberry with a super dirty horse. I didn't track how often we had to brush her. If you count it, let me know. But yeah, we made it to Strawberry without getting attacked by bandits directly, without animal attacks, and with only one almost accident that we all already forgot about. And our last collectible for today is right around the corner. Ka-ching! So the last task for the day is, maybe you guessed it, we're gonna brush the horse. Everyone, let's say it together. Good job, Matilda. Let's try and find a nice sunny spot. I would love to do more Red Dead Online videos from time to time that are just very chill and me talking about random things. I don't know if people would like to see that, but I would love to do more fishing, so maybe a fishing trip in this game would be a nice idea for a video. I am also open for recommendations. If you have any, I know not everyone is comfortable in leaving a comment, but it would also help if you just give this video a like, if you enjoyed it and you want to see more of these videos. I would be happy if you play along or just use these videos to relax, maybe fall asleep while watching. That is also fine. I really enjoyed doing this video. And now I just have to find the courage to upload it. That's my biggest struggle, to be honest. Subscribe if you wanna see more and you don't wanna miss it. And I'll see you in the next one.